Hey guys, welcome back to the CSO Pro. Again, my name is Carson Cook. We're gonna do one more video. Very fun topic to talk about, guys, especially for younger sales professionals and the prevention measures that we're gonna take with this video to make sure that you don't turn into a terrible old sales professional, guys, out there. And you need to make sure that we understand that this topic is extremely important, guys, and that's how to kill fake. Now, there's nothing that I hate more, guys, is being a sales professional and walking into a sales situation where I need to be sold. That means I need the product and I need a salesman to sell it to me. And to find out that the sales professional that's there has been so ingrained with their process and they hate their job so much that they turn into this magical actor, this fake person that is, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Used car salesman, right? Someone that's not real. And I just, being from a sales background, guys, and do this on a daily basis and train and have been one of the top sales professionals in the whole country, ranked this and that, guys, that is just one thing that really, it grinds my gears, right? It really pisses me off to see someone who's so fake and they hate their job so much, or they go through a process where I am not dealing with an individual anymore. And that's one thing that I really like. Okay, when I meet a really good sales professional, they're honest, they're true, they're real, and they're there to meet my concerns and help me actually facilitate the buying process. I need to know that I'm working with a professional communicator when I spend massive amounts of money on things like watches, for example. I love the watch performers that are not there just to push the sale, but they're actually in tune with the brand. They love how the watches work, and they can tell me all about the mechanics inside, and we can sit down and actually have a conversation. That's the idea that you want to back away from. When you first get into sales, you need to heavily focus on the sales process, the objections, concerns. You need to move through everything that everyone is telling you, even the old fake people. Okay, but then you need to take a step back, and once you've mastered that, you need to learn how to kill fake. You need to learn how to kill fake. You don't want to be fake. Okay, so today we're going to talk about 3 things that are going to help you in your sales process that will help you prevent yourself from falling into a habit of becoming a fake sales professional. Okay, which is terrible. The first one is that you need to really get in the habit of telling the truth. And one of the things is on the negative side, if a customer asks you a question that will not be beneficial to your sale, you might want to tell them the truth. No, unfortunately, we don't offer you this. I know you said you wanted it, but we don't have it. Now, let me ask you this: why do you need this? Right? Then you can start a line of dialogue where you can actually take that concern and overcome that concern around it about, right? But you need to make sure that you're telling the truth. That's one thing that'll help you kill a fake personality. The second thing that you need to do, guys, is that in your communication, you need to be very formal when you need to be formal. Introductions should be very formal, but once rapport has been built and you've had the opportunity to take a deep breath with your client or your prospect, and if you've gone and you've met them several times and you still don't have that personal experience with them, then there's a huge issue. You need to watch some more of the CSO Pro, more videos on how to become more personable with your clients and build up rapport quicker. But at the end of the day, guys, how to kill fake is you need to have the ability to use slang. Okay, using slang, and sometimes, and I advocate this, sometimes profanity, believe it or not, in your conversation actually is truthful. It helps break down barriers between you and your customer. Make sure that you have a stated agenda. I'm here to do this, and work with you. I'm very professional, very formal. I like nice things, and I communicate very well. I use big words. I'm very educated, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, I do like to use a little bit of slang terminology, and I do like to use a little bit of profanity. And what that's going to do is that's going to show them that you're a real individual and you're working with a person and not a machine that has been designed or geared to be a used car salesman. Okay? They're very untrustworthy people, or they seem to be, and they have a lot of communication mistakes that are there. So no matter what you're selling, and I'm not dogging on car sales, guys. I used to sell cars for a long time, but I did it very personally, got 30, 40, 50 cars out a month, but that's the use of being a real person, right? Not using slang, sometimes using profanity, not advocating for it, but you need to make sure that you're not a fake person. Act as if you were to be yourself. And that brings us to point number 3, is that you need to become the best version of yourself. Okay, so becoming more formal than you normally are. Okay, speaking more clearly than you normally do, but also being able to tell the truth more than you normally do. Okay, being able to bring out points, use slang more than you normally do in an effective situation. So you want to make sure that in order to kill fake, okay, and in order to enjoy the emotional state that you're in, you need to make sure that you become the best version of yourself. Now, how do old sales professionals become fake? They've been doing the same job over and over and over. They like to put on masks when they go to work. They're in a different emotional state all day long, putting on an act for customers all day long, and they take that face off and then they go home to their kids and their wife. The more that you can bring your own personality and take that mask off to work, it becomes a lot easier for you to be yourself at work and to sell yourself. Just because you have these sales processes and these techniques and these tips and you've been in sales for so long doesn't mean you need to become a completely different person and be a fake person. Yes, you do need to act. Okay, if you're having a bad day, you need to act a little bit. You need to act as if you were yourself. You need to put on your character mask, right? So you don't put on a mask like you're someone else, okay, and fall into this fake habit of being a fake person. Okay, you need to take that mask off and become the best version of yourself for that character at that moment, right, for your customers. So those are the 3 tips that I can give everyone out there, guys, to kind of curb and to stop becoming a fake person in sales. Sales is very emotional, and it can take over your life. It can take over your instincts, and it can take you away from 2 different personalities. The at-home Carson that sells still, but then the one that goes to work and sells. Well, you need to have some sort of combination in the middle, and do not become a fake salesman. So kind of curb that, guys. So thanks a lot for tuning in to CSO Pro, guys. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, or join the channel for a lot of free content. We'll rock and roll, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey guys, this is Carson Cook, back at you again with the CSO Pro. Just wanted to put everything out there, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning into all the videos here on YouTube. I just wanted to point out to you guys real quick, just once again, this book will be going on sale May 1st this year, 2019. So coming up here pretty shortly, guys. And this is the No Shit Sales Journal, a confident, common sense, and practical guide to sales. Basically your Cliff Note version, okay, that can get you up to speed, guys, and give you a very solid foundation on how to sell. Now this book, guys, is not just for sales professionals. This book you need to buy and read. It will help your life with your family, your kids, pretty much anyone that you would like to communicate with and become better at communication. Okay, so make sure you go to Amazon, guys, and put in your pre-order right now. We'll include a link below. But this book, guys, is going to be going on sale May 1st. It's also, guys, been featured on the Sales Babble with Pat Helmers. You can tune in to find out a little bit more about the book at salesbabble.com. Very, very, very good podcast. Pat Helmers, guys, is a very standing guy within sales. Very, very, very solid reputation. Amazing podcast with some of the best techniques, communication techniques, tips and tricks for sales. So go to the salesbabble.com. I'll put that link in the description below. But guys, please make sure to pick up your copy on Amazon today. Get one right now. Thanks, guys.